Everybody, welcome back to the last episode with blueberry jam. All of our jars are in the canner and they're ready to be taken out. So I'm going to try to do this. I've got my phone on a tripod. Let's see if this works. So I'm using my my canning tool to take these out. Oh, I hear them popping. And I also always use a pot holder. Make sure that I'm getting this so you guys can see. Okay, there you go. Let's see. There you go. They look beautiful. They I got 10 jars out of this one batch. So it did make a lot. And the little bit that I saved, there's another one. The little bit that I saved, I'll show you guys that. It came out really good. Spoon. So I was worried that it was going to be thick, not thick. Well, look at this. Here's what I saved. And just look at this. Look at that. Thick jam. And it is so good. So I am looking forward to that. It's nice and thick. It's chunky. It's just, oh, it tastes so good. So I'm really looking forward to getting this another batch going later on after I do some sewing. For now, what I'm doing is just taking them out of the jar and placing them on a towel to cool. You use your little gadget here. Tip the jar just a little teeny bit, not too much. And then you just set them on your towel. Oops. And if I do this right, like I normally do, hopefully I'll get the popping of the jars on video. Let's put this away. Hold on one second. It's very hard to do this without help. Oh, and I dropped a jar. It's fine. Okay. There you go. One of my jars fell over. So after the process was done, after the 10 minutes, I did let them sit. I pulled the rack up, put them out of the water. I did let them sit for about 5 minutes before taking them out. And usually you'll hear the popping even before you take them out of the water. So I think a couple of them have popped already before I started the video, but the rest haven't. So there you go. So that is from a little over 2 pounds of blueberries. So 2 of those packets made 10 half pints. So 5 pints. I don't ever do jelly in pint jars. I always do them in half pint jars because I give them away and store them. This will go into my food storage. What I don't give away, I'll have about 6, probably about 6 of these jars I'm gonna give away, and then the other batch will be for our storage. And I hope to get some strawberries soon. Flats of strawberries here about $15 to $18 a flat. We live in there's lots of strawberry fields here, so it's really cool, and they're really cheap, and they are delicious. So I'm gonna get back to this and rest a while, have some lunch, and start sewing. I'll see you guys later. Oh, and I have a video coming up for kids. Science project for kids, growing your own onions. So you might want to watch that for the kids. Oh, well, let's just wait a second here. So they're going to start popping. Love that sound. So what I usually do too, let's see. Got the popping. I usually just, I need a towel. I just want to get a little bit of the water off the top. Usually with a paper towel or a napkin or something like that. But I will let these pop. Maybe we can hear them. I think only 3 jars have popped so far. I have no doubts that these will all seal. They'll be perfect. I followed the process perfectly fine. These are brand new jars. That's something else you guys want to do. Giving away things or selling, if you're selling something, cottage food laws state that you have to use new jars. So if you're new jars, new rings, new seals, everything. So whenever I make jam, I usually do that because I give a lot of it away. So you might want to think about that. I do reuse jars. My friends and family give me the jars back, and then I give them something else. So I don't usually buy a bunch of jars unless they're on sale, because everybody gives them back to me, and then I just, I keep it's like a revolving door. You give the jar back, you get more stuff. So, but whenever I make something new to give away to friends and family and stuff like that, not so much family but friends, I always use a new jar, a new ring and seal. So I do reuse these, but they're usually in my storage. So if I am making these to sell or give away, I will buy brand new jars. So, and I have a lot of rings and seals and everything anyway, brand new ones ready to go. So I guess they're not going to pop anymore. I was hoping you guys would catch that, but okay. Well, stay tuned for the video on growing your own onions for kids. It's going to be the same thing that I did on here for all of you. It's just going to be more geared to kids. Good science project for children to do. So keep an eye out for that. I will see you later. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for your patience with all these videos. Bye-bye. Have a great, great Monday.